Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey, look! Howard the Duck! Ugh, bloody hell, you daft bastard.
Yes! You suck.
Aye, he does, lad.
Not ponytails or cotton tails, no Ducktales. Woo!
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at a figure from Disney's Ducktales. It's Scrooge McDuck by Funko. So Funko has done a new series with the Disney Afternoon lineup from the 90s. There's Ducktales, there's Tailspin, Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, and Darkwing Duck. And I was at my local Think Geek and they had the Wave. The only ones they did not have were the Darkwing Duck figures. They had Baloo the Bear, Chip 'n Dale, and Scrooge. I went ahead and picked up Scrooge because I love Scrooge McDuck. I liked the comics as a kid, I liked the show, and I'm getting into the new series. So I figured, why not go ahead and get him? So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Scrooge in package, and he's probably, what, 3-4 inches tall, so it's under the 6-inch scale, but that's okay. I mean, it's DuckTales. It is what it is. The back of the package just says Disney's DuckTales. It's got Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Scrooge zipping along with some characters. I'm not sure what scene that is from the old show. It's been forever since I've seen it. He's got the same artwork up here at the top. We have Scrooge right in there. He comes with his cane and a little bag of money. I really hope we get a Gizmo Duck. I think it'd be really, really nice. Looking at the other figures in the wave, I wouldn't mind getting a Chip 'n Dale, and I'd like to get Darkwing Duck. There's also Negaduck, which is the evil Darkwing, just a repaint. That one looks pretty cool. I might pick that one up as well if I can find it, but this was a must-have. So yeah, take a look at the artwork. There it is, looking cool. There is Scrooge right there, looking pretty nice. Nothing else. I mean, it's pretty basic packaging. At the time of the recording, these are going for, I think this was $11.99 at Think Geek, so about 12, 13 bucks, which is not a bad price. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Scrooge out of box and see what we think. So here we have Scrooge McDuck out of the packaging, and I gotta say, I really, really do like this figure. I think Funko did a really great job with it. The sculpt is really amazing, and the color patterns are nice. The biggest problem I have with this figure is paint application, and I had to go through like 5 figures to find one I like the best, and this one still has some issues with the button on his coat and the actual belt on his coat. Everything else is pretty decent, but that's the biggest problem, and that's across the entire wave. The paint is just sloppy. So be aware that if you get these figures, if you order them online, it's going to be kind of Russian roulette, but if you go to the stores and see them, then I would go through each one and find the one that has the best paint apps. Now, with that being said, he's got a couple accessories. Let me take them out real quick. There's Scrooge back there. He has his cane, which is very, very nice. I definitely dig that. And he also has this little money bag, which is very, very cool. I like the design of the dollar on there, very cartoonesque. And I like the color to it. It looks like it'd be a little money sack, which is nice. Now, unfortunately, he does not come with his #1 dime. I think he should have come with that maybe on a stand in a little glass jar. I think that would have been pretty cool, but it is what it is. And he also has this little money bag, which is very, very cool. I like the design of the dollar on there, very cartoonesque. And I like the color to it. It looks like it'd be a little money sack, which is nice. Now, unfortunately, he does not come with his #1 dime. I think he should have come with that maybe on a stand in a little glass jar. I think that would have been pretty cool, but it is what it is. Now, as far as articulation goes on this figure, his head does rotate back and forth like that. He can look down just barely. He looks up a little bit more than he looks down. His arms are on a swivel up here at the shoulder, and he's out of focus. All right, so yeah, he swivels up there. He has a single jointed elbow right there. The hands do not move. There is no waist articulation, and then he has a spin at the upper leg, and I'm not going to move them because when you move them around, the way they are designed, the way they're bent, he falls over. So you got to find the right spot for his legs to get him to stand upright, which is a bit annoying. I wish we had some articulation in the knees, but they're so small that might have been a bad structural design. Now, taking a closer look at the figure itself, the sculpt on this is amazing. I love the transparent glass for his glasses. I think that looks amazing. It looks like the cartoon character come to life. The choice of colors, very, very nice. Again, the button on his coat has a paint splotch on it, which is a bit unfortunate, but it kind of also almost looks like it's some kind of engraving on there. At least that's what I'm telling myself. That's the worst part about these figures. It's the paint application. They're kind of sloppy. I will say the QC, though, very nice. Considering that first run of Five Nights at Freddy's figures that Funko did, this is a far superior figure than any of the Five Nights figures, I think. Definitely very cool. I like them, especially for the price. Now looking at the bottom half of the figure, again, sculpted perfectly. I love it. I love the color look. The belt is a little bit sloppy on mine. I love the tempoed look on the money bag. I think they did a good job there. The silver paint app on the cane. The red looks nice. I like his little red shoes on his feet. That looks very, very nice. Again, another small gripe is they put the serial number in black on his big old white booty that is very easily seen. I think they should have put that at the bottom of the foot. There's no reason to put that there. It's just absolutely ridiculous and takes away from the cartoon character. Other than that, I mean, that's the biggest complaints I've got with this guy. For comparison, here we have Scrooge McDuck next to a Transformers Titans Returns Legend Class Cosmos and a Marvel Legends Walmart exclusive Black Panther figure. So as you can see, he is on the short end of the scale. Black Panther, of course, being a 6-inch figure, and then this being a Legends class Transformer, and he's a little bit taller than the Legends class, and about half the size at the top of the hat to the 6-inch figure. So definitely not the biggest figures, but not the smallest. They actually scale, I think, pretty well to the 6-inch line because they're Disney cartoon characters, and I don't know, I just feel they should be shorter than people. I'd like a Howard the Duck, actually, in the scale to the Marvel Legends. So is Scrooge McDuck from Disney's Ducktales a figure that you want in your toy collection? I'm going to say yes, if you're a Disney fan. If you don't like Disney stuff, this is a very, very easy pass. If you are a fan of the Disney after-school cartoons of the 90s, this series is something you're definitely going to want. The sculpts are amazeballs on them. I mean, they look like the cartoons come to life in plastic. They are fantastically sculpted. They're painted well as far as the color scheme goes and the quality of the paint. The problem I've had with this series, though, from looking at all the figures in the store, it's sloppily done. There's a lot of screw-ups in the paint. Mismatch on the paint, so go through and look and find the best one. This was the best one that I could find in the store, and I had to go through 6 of them, and it's still not perfect, so be aware of that. If you order them online, it's going to be a crapshoot. It really, really is. I wish there was a little bit more articulation on the figure, but how small it is in the design, I can see why there isn't. His top hat to come off would have been kind of a nice touch. And I really would have liked them to have had the #1 dime included because that's pretty essential to this character. But other than that, I mean, those are little tiny gripes. This is a great, great figure by Funko. I think I will probably be getting some more. I'd like to get the Darkwing Duck and the Negaduck. I hope they do a Gizmo Duck. That would be a lot of fun. I'd like to get Chip and Dale at some point as well. Just a lot of really great characters. Hopefully we see more in this wave. This is a really great nostalgia piece for anybody that grew up in the late 80s to 90s or watched those cartoons. If you're a Disney fan, you're definitely going to dig it. Having this figure with the Marvel Legends really makes me want a Howard the Duck in this scale. So yeah, definitely very cool. So there he is, Scrooge McDuck from Disney's Ducktales.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.